All right, we got the biggest anime coming in 2025. Let's see it.
If you can believe it,
Let's see
we've
what it
already
is.
reached the end of 2024, and
Of course.
that means it's the
Oh, it's
perfect
Akeem.
time to look forward to the best
I knew I
anime
recognized that
next
voice.
year has to offer. Whether you're excited for a returning series like
Oh,
Solo
you know
Leveling
it.
or the final season of Dr.
You
Stone,
know
or
it. So-
desperate for a new, highly
Final
anticipated
level.
adaptation
Or final-
like Sakamoto
what?
Days or
Final?
Witch Hat Atelier, there's a ton to be excited about. And that's not even including the fact that we're getting a new series from the creator of Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim.
Yeah, it looks like Cowboy.
There's something for everyone.
Dr.
So let's
Stone
dig
is on
into
the
our
last
most
season?
anticipated anime of
That sucks,
2025,
bro.
including some already announced
Season 3 was
titles
like, eh.
that we're hoping might end up releasing in 2025.
All right, that's it. Biggest anime coming out in 2025. Lazarus. This is the one that's from
Ichiro
the
Watanabe
Cowboy
lovers
Bebop.
rejoice. Yes, the legendary creator behind Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Carol and Tuesday, and Space Dandy is back.
Space Dandy.
with
I
what
forgot
sure
about
to be
Space Dandy.
Another stylistic banger, this time coming directly to the iconic Adult Swim Toonami block, and a day later on Hulu. While we don't know
It's coming
exactly
to Hulu.
when the series will debut, we know it should be here in 2025 no matter what. And we couldn't be more excited. As the title hints, the series centers on the hunt for a vaccine after a drug to extend people's lives is revealed years later to be a death sentence.
Oh, wow.
To find a cure, our heroes must hunt down the man who created the miracle drug and fix things before millions of people die.
Oh, wow. That actually sounds pretty good. Nice.
Sometimes an unexpected anime sneaks up on the fandom and gains attention through
I have
word of
not
mouth
seen
and
this one.
excitement. In the 2023-2024
I've
season,
heard of
that
it.
was definitely the Apothecary Diaries, which
I've heard
has
of it, but I've
become
never
a
seen it.
firm favorite since debuting. With a great hook, a young apothecary's daughter is kidnapped and taken to the royal palace. The show soon becomes a perfect mix of court intrigue and detective adventure as our young hero learns to survive in her new surroundings. And with the second season coming soon, we can't wait to re-enter this dramatic and fantastic world filled with complex
looks like it
women,
could be good.
scheming men, and brilliantly intelligent antagonists.
Takamoto Days. A lot of people are looking forward to this
Fan
one.
of the Way of the House Husband, then this delightful
I haven't
slice
heard of that one.
slash crime mashup is likely already on your radar. Based on the manga by Yuto Suzuki, it follows an old man named Sakamoto. Now, he was once a feared hitman, but retired after falling in love and having kids, becoming a chubby old convenience store owner. However, when his past starts to impact his idyllic life, he has to use his very particular set of skills to protect those he loves.
Yeah, it looks pretty
From what
good.
we've seen of the trailer, this is going to be lush, hilarious, and action-packed with plenty of delicious anime food sequences
Oh,
to
I saw
feed your
that, yeah.
eyeballs and soul. Basically, a perfect way to start the new year.
So Leveling Season 2, let's go, baby!
The first season of the hugely successful adaptation of the South Korean portal fantasy web novel garnered fans across the world,
So good.
it probably shouldn't be surprising that Solo Leveling Season 2 is headed our way sooner
yeah.
rather than later. After Sung Jin-woo is chosen by the mysterious system, he becomes the only hunter in his monster-filled world who can level up his powers.
It looks so-
Hence the
so
name
wonderful.
of the show. And so begins the story of Solo Leveling. The first season was a massive hit, inspiring not
Dr.
the fourth
Stone,
and final
Season
of
4.
Dr. Stone will be hitting screens early next year, and while fans were originally worried that one season wouldn't be enough to cover the end of the manga, the reveal that the fourth season would be 3 parts instead of 2, with almost 40 episodes to tie up the story, has helped to allay those fears. If you're not yet a fan, Dr. Stone is
I'm a
set in
huge fan.
future where all humans were petrified for thousands of years until our teenage hero, Sinku Ishigami, is revived and commits himself to finding a cure. Soon he realizes how to revive other petrified humans, setting himself and his eclectic allies on a wild adventure to save the world and discover what happened to petrify the globe.
Man. Yeah, I want to know what it was.
Based on the light novel series published in English by
Maybe
Yen
a
Press, alongside
guild's
its manga
receptionist,
adaptation as
but I'll
well,
solo
I
any
may be
boss
a
to
guild
clock out on
receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time has cultivated a fervent fan base. Elena Clover is the overworked and wildly relatable protagonist who's trying to keep her work life at work and not have it cannibalize her time away from the front desk of the Adventurers Guild. The city of Lofley isn't prepared for this adventurer who isn't an adventurer and her warhammer as she attacks her overtime woes in such a fierce manner. The show's Japanese broadcast begins on January 10th, 2025.
That sounds weird.
And it looks like the English sub shouldn't drop too far behind.
Witch Hat Atelier?
It's hard to put into words just how highly anticipated the animated adaptation of Kamome Shirahama's smash hit manga is. Finding a huge audience outside of just the anime and manga fandom, this gorgeously illustrated series tells the story of a young girl, Coco, who wants nothing more than to become a witch. After a chance meeting at her mother's tailoring shop with Kifuri, one of the rare magic users in the world, Coco is swept into an entirely new life at the titular atelier. Shirahama's gorgeous art style
that's how you
brought
pronounce
to
that.
life perfectly, judging by what we've seen from trailers so far, and it looks like this cozy, magical, and utterly fantastic manga series has the potential to be one of 2025's biggest anime hits.
Looks pretty nice. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
delivered a modern classic with her manga, Gacheta, a twisted take on the classic class war trope that feels akin to a modern-day battle angel Alita mixed with the Count of Monte Cristo. When Rudo's foster father is murdered, he finds himself accused of the killing and thrown out of his day-to-day life, surviving in the sphere, where the descendants of criminals live as underclass, into the deadly landscape known as the Pit. A stinking landscape of infinite rubbish filled with deadly trash monsters. This is easily one of the most anticipated anime of the year, as fans wait to see Rudo's world and his quest for revenge brought to life by Bones and director Fumihiko Suganuma. The series will also feature character designs by Tokyo Mew Mew Satoshi Ishino, who will act as the lead animator on the project.
That one could be good.
In the dynamic South Korean web novel by Sing Shong that this anime is based on, a young man becomes embroiled in the end of the world after being the sole reader of a web novel that seems to be predicting the very apocalypse he has to now survive. This is the kind of meta commentary that we love at IGN, and the novellas have become a fan favorite since they debuted in 2018. Now, while we're not 100% sure that we'll see Omniscient Reader next year, we know it is currently in production. So fingers crossed.
Well, at least it's in production. It sounds okay.
At some point in 2025.
Sounds very original. Rerun. I haven't seen it.
If you're looking for a delightful campaign fantasy, you'll be hard.
Everybody's telling me I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it.
From the last few years, then Freeren, Beyond Journey's End. This unexpectedly existential series centers on an elven mage who decides to seek out the path to restoring her past adventuring party after realizing that she never truly got to know them while they were still alive. Exploring the notions of grief, growth, and of course friendship, Freeren Beyond Journey's End is
it doesn't sound
thought-provoking adventure.
Doesn't sound like it's for me.
Original animation studio Madhouse signed on for season 2. It's going to look just as beautiful as the first season.
Oh no. I'll watch the first episode.
Which anime are you most looking forward to in 2025?
Which one am I? Man, Solo Level in season 2, but Dr. Stone season 4. Either of those.
Comment section down below, and for everything else related to anime, keep it locked right here on IGN.
And me for reacting to it with you. Thank you. That was the biggest anime that's coming in 2025. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. What are you waiting for? You waiting for? You waiting for?